Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome back on this to this YouTube live session. And as promised yesterday, we'll be talking about combinations today. Yesterday, we have seen problems or sums on permutation, and we have also seen the difference between permutation and combination. So let's start the topic combination. I could see a lot of people who are waiting. Thank you so much for coming and joining on time. So let's start the session without much wait with this countdown of 30 seconds, and we should be starting the topic combination from now. So, dear participants, we are back with the topic combination. Let's start with the introduction of combination. Yesterday, as we discussed, the difference between permutation and combination was whenever we have alphabet, whenever we have numbers, any objects are given, and out of that number of object like NCR, NPR, right, wherein N was the total number of objects under consideration. If I can write, yeah, definitely I'll write in the next slide. Uh, in permutation, we have seen the sequence, the combination sequence was important. Here, sequence is not important. That is the way of arrangement, right? ABC. One example we had seen yesterday, ABC, right? Out of that ABC three items, if somebody is taking asking to pick any two items and make different combinations, and we started with AB first and BA, right? If we reverse it in permutation, A and B, AB and B and A were different. In combination, it is same. It is something around one of the example could be if you look at Indian cricket team or IPL is going on. So CSK is already in final, right? Another team will also come. So choosing out of 16, suppose somebody is asking in CSK team, 16 players are there, and out of 16 players, we have to choose any 11. So you take MS Dhoni at the first, or you take MS Dhoni at the last. How does it matter, right? So this can be one of the example of combination. Yes, if you have understood it right, well. If you have not understood, still it is fine to start with. Why? Because we'll be explaining that in detail going forward. Okay. Just text me in the WhatsApp, chat box, and let me know if I'm audible and visible properly. You can see combination presentation so that we can move ahead. Let me know if everybody can hear me properly and everything is visible properly. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Suha. Thank you, Sushma. Thank you, Vivek. Thank you, Aditya. Okay, and everyone, thank you. So let's move forward to the topic of the day, combination. Okay. So in the introduction part, I would like also to tell you what are the formula which we are going to use in terms of in case of permutation. We had seen certain formula. Similarly, for combination, we have certain formula like in that case, if you remember, as it was permutation, we used to write like N P R. Similarly, in combination, we denote the formula as NCR, and that is equal to, if you remember NPR value, and NCR value. Little difference is there. NCR is equal to same n factorial, starting with n factorial, and it is divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial. If you remember, this part and this part was there in permutation as well. NPR was n factorial divided by n minus r factorial, wherein in this case this r factorial is extra. Why? Because repetition we do not want in combination. We avoid repetition. That is why it is divided by this. Okay, let's not discuss much about that. Do not get confused at the starting. When we will take the questions, you will understand. So hope this formula everybody remember, right? Okay, coming to the next topic. Okay, combination type 1 basic sums. I'll be taking few of the sums just for your understanding, so that how we are going to use the formula and how we are going to get the sums done. Find the value of, they are asking, find the value of 10C2. So what is the value of n in this? N is equal to 10 and r value is equal to 2, isn't it? So question number 1, they are asking find the value of. Find the value of means they are asking NCR, right? NCR. Okay, NCR. Formula was n factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial. So obviously it can be done 10 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 10 minus 2 factorial. So we can also write this as 10 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 8 factorial. And as discussed in the last class, 10 factorial can be written as 10 into 9 into 8 factorial. You can write, right? And here it is 2 factorial, 8 factorial, 8 factorial, 8 factorial get cancelled. 2 factorial is 2. So this will be 5 into 9, that is 40. Right? So 45 is the answer. Though we have started doing this question, that does not mean the same question you will get in the placement paper or any bank exam, railway examination, government examination. No, you will not. It is just to start the introduction part. In case you have to find the value of NCR, how do you do that? Okay, let's see another question based on that. They have given here 10C9, right? 10C9. 10C9 here, what is the value of n? N is equal to 10 and r value is equal to 9. Is equal to n factorial, right? So 10 factorial, okay, divided by 9 factorial into 10 minus 9 factorial, right? Okay, so one more thing I would like to, this question purposefully I have taken this example. Example number 2, if you look at, so question was 10C9, right? You can also, if you remember the properties of permutation or combination, 10C9 can also be written as 10C9 can be written as 10 minus 9. That is one formula. That what is that property? NCR is equal to NC n minus r. These all value, these two value will be same. Whenever you get a bigger number here, bigger number as r value, you must reduce it to smaller value so that calculation will be easier. What is the beauty? I'm going to explain. See, 10C1 unit, and you know C1 is equal to the same, right? So the value of 10C1 is equal to 10 itself, right? Because combination of 1 is going to be 1 factorial, isn't it? So that is the beauty of that. So this question need not to be done this way. You can do this way as well. Otherwise, NCR value can be directly written as, why? Because here 10 and 9 was there, or you write it like 10C9. It can be reduced as, using the property of combination, you can also write this as 10C1, and that will be equal to 10 directly. Hope you have understood this. Okay, so that was all about the property or introduction part of combinations. I'm coming back to your chat box. If anybody has any problem now, please let me know. Before we start the actual questions, from here onwards we'll see the sums which were asked in competitive examination. Yeah, let me know if anybody has any problem with this, because this is very starting of this introduction part, which I'm sure most of you know. If not, I would like to repeat that. Not at all a problem. No problem. Wonderful. Thank you, Ranjana. No problem. And hope everybody is okay. Saurav is telling no problem. Wonderful. And many others, right? Fine. Let's go to actual sum. That is what question number 1. Now, first question is if CN7. Do not get confused. What is this CN7, right? They have given CN, 7, right? So this is nothing but this is similar to combination C will come here. N value is N value, and the second value will be always R value, right? So they are giving this question. So this can be denoted also as this. That is why I have given this question, chosen this question. Okay. So what they have given, combination of N and 7 is equal to combination of N and this. So this is the value of N and this is the value of R, my dear friend. Okay, so these two are equal. Then they are telling find the value of N. In fact, his value is what? So let's write it in combination case, NCR. That means NC7 is equal to NC5. Let's bring it down and let's try to solve this. NC7 is equal to what? NC7 will be equal to what? Using the formula n factorial divided by 7 factorial into n minus 7 factorial, isn't it? Okay, is equal to n factorial. Very important sum this is. You can mark it like very important, because this same sum, changing the value of 7 and 5, were asked in 4 different placement papers. That is why I have taken this question. Very important question. NC5 can be written as n factorial divided by 5 factorial into n minus 5 factorial. Hope you are getting it. How I am writing? I'm writing using the formula NCR is equal to n factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial. Using this formula, I am rewriting or trying to solve this sum. Okay. Now that can be written as, that means that can be written as n factorial. Let's try to cut it. N, it will be n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 into n minus 4, like that. Okay, one more thing what we can do is, rather than write all those and till n minus 6 we would have gone, and then we would have written n minus 7 and n minus 7 will get cancelled. Similarly here, n factorial could have been written as n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 into n minus 4 into n minus 5 factorial, and we would have cut. Rather, what I will do is n factorial and n factorial, we can cut it, right? So that will be 1 by this and 1 by this. Now cross multiply, it will be little easier, right? Cross multiply. So what you will get, 5 factorial. Okay, one more step we can do is this and this we can cut, right? 7 factorial. Okay, let it not go that way very speedy, because you can get confused. No problem, let me write that way. 5 factorial into n minus 5. Cross multiplication I am doing, cross multiplication like this. I'm sure you know this. N 5 factorial into n minus 5 factorial is equal to 7 factorial. This part is going here into n minus 7 factorial, right? Okay. Now this 5 factorial can be written as 5 factorial itself, and n minus 5 factorial can be written as n minus 5 n minus 5 into n minus 6 into n minus 7 factorial. Can we write this? Yes, is equal to, this 7 factorial can be written as 7 into 6 into 5 factorial. Why we are writing? Why? Because this side 5 factorial is there, we are trying to make it. Why did we write 5 factorial, n minus 5 factorial as n minus 5 into n minus 6 into n minus 7 factorial? Because already n minus 7 factorial was there on the right hand side, and we are trying to reduce it to that so that we can cut it. We can cancel both the side. Now this and this can get cancelled. Now you see 5 factorial and 5 factorial can get cancelled, right? So what we get now is, that means that is equal to n minus 5 into n minus 6 is equal to 40, right? Now you can reduce it. Now after this you can definitely reduce it. What we have got is n minus 5 into n minus 6 is equal to 42 we have got. Now you can write it as n into n square, minus 5 minus 6 is minus 11n, and minus 5 into minus 6 will be 30 is equal to 42. Now I have escaped one step here. If you want to write, you can reduce it to n times n is n square, n times 6 is minus 6n, minus 5n, and plus 30 is equal to 42. So this part I have escaped. Why? Because we need to be little speedy, right? Though it is taking time, but we need to eliminate few of the steps. How you can eliminate? By practice, right? Okay, so that means n square, this 42 will come this side, minus n square minus 11n plus 30 minus 42 is 0. That means n square minus 11n minus 12 is equal to 0. Now having seen that, can we reduce and find the value of n? Yes, we can do. What you have to do, if you remember how to find the quadratic equation or equation of two variable, right? A quadratic equation of the power 2, what we have to do, 11n should be, the factor of 11n should be somewhere wherein we, after multiplication, we should get the value as minus 12, right? If you add or subtract, it should be 11, but after multiplication it should be 12, and that too in negative, right? So n square, if you write n square minus plus 1 and minus 12, right? Minus plus 1n minus 12n. So plus 1 and minus 11 will be 12 will become minus 11n, and if you multiply n into minus 12, right, 1 into 12, it is minus 12. Okay, so minus 12 is equal to 0. That means n square, and you take common n here, n plus 1, here you take 12 common, n plus 1 is equal to 0. That means the value of n is equal to either n is equal to 12 or n will be equal to minus 1. Minus value cannot be there, that is why n value will be equal to 12. Okay, so we got the answer as n is equal to 12. We got the answer? Yes. Now everybody has got it. It was complex, but it is done, right? But in case of, that is why this question, the beauty of this question, you can solve it, but how much time did we waste? Approximately 2 to 3 minutes we have already wasted. And then having done this much of calculation, there are high chances that we will go somewhere wrong, right? So though it is one of the way of solving the question, but this is not the optimal way. So what we will do, we'll straight away eliminate this, and we'll tell this is not the method of doing this sum. Why did I do this? Because you must know the normal process if you do not remember the shortcut. Now let's talk about the shortcut formula which can be used. I'm not going to teach you some extra formula wherein you need to remember all those, because this kind of sums are being asked. So I'm going to talk about one of the efficient way wherein you can reduce a lot of time, and that is sort. Let's start with shortcut of this one. If it is given, whenever some question is given, NC7 is equal to NC5, right? So considering the value of R, right, when n is common both the sides, when n highest value of highest item is or the number of samples is common, and the r value is changing, right? Only r value is changing. Then what we have to do, considering one side as x and another side as y, right? Which value? R value. We are considering different value of r as x and y. And if conditions are, if n is equal to n, both the side n value is same, then what we will check, if x is equal to y. If x is equal to y, right, whether x is equal to y, so no, it is not. Then if x is not equal to y, okay, but n value is common, right? N is common, n value has been common both, right? N is equal to n. Then what we can do is x plus y is equal to n. Always, whenever n value is same in any permutation or combination, when n value is same and r value is changing in the combination or permutation, then you remember always x plus y value, the sum of this plus this will be equal to n. Okay, so having seen that, let's try to find the value of n in this question. What is given? X plus y is how much? X plus y is equal to, this is x and this is y, right? So 7 plus 5, that is equal to 2. We have to find the value of n. N is equal to what? X plus y. N is equal to what? 12 is the answer directly. Did we get the same answer last time? Yes, we got the same. So here, if you remember this, it will be a time savior for you. Hope everybody has understood. I'm looking at your comment now. I'm going back to see your comment. Let me know if you people have understood. Yeah, Namrata has rightly asked. Namrata has rightly asked, sir, why don't you think that this process is too big? Namrata, yes, it is too early, too early to comment. But yes, I could see your another formula. Yes, now I have got your comment. So that is what you have commented. Out of curiosity, a little early, no problem. So now you understood. I see, whenever I am taking a session, I'll tell you the traditional process first. Why? Because what if you forget? What if you forget, the shortcut formula, right? See, yesterday also I was talking about there are many formula which you should remember. You can remember if you go to the textbook and all. There are a lot of things which you can use, but I am trying to avoid the formula. But this formula I wanted to tell you why, because any competitive examination from permutation and combination, if you are looking for any topic, means this kind of thing, 2-3 formula I'll tell you to remember. One is basic formula NPR. Another formula is of combination NCR, and this is another formula which you should remember. A lot of questions can be solved using this. Okay, I could see a lot of messages coming. Yes, understood. Thank you so much for that. Now let's go to another sum. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for the messages. And let's go to second question. This question was asked, my dear friend. Okay, this seems to be the same question, is it? If okay, let's do this. Okay. Okay, question number 2. If CN8 is equal to CN6, they are telling find the value of CN2, right? Okay, CN8, what can tell? NC8 is equal to NC6, and they are telling find the value of this. So definitely we can find out. Now what we have to find out, for finding the value of NCR, what we can write is, they are asking this. If we know the value of n, it is very easy. How to find the value of n? Using the last question, right? See, n and n is common, same n is there. So what we can tell, n is equal to x plus y, right? So 8 plus 6, that is 14. So n value we have got as 14, right? So we will use the same thing here. This is 14C2. Can we find the 14C value? Yes, it is 14 factorial divided by, see, 2 factorial into 14 minus 2, 12 factorial. I'm not writing completely because you'll have to avoid time lag, right? Time waste you have to avoid. So n factorial was what? This is what will be the answer. Got it? Got it? Okay. Now, this is one traditional formula, right? This is NCR is equal to n factorial divided by, sorry, r factorial into n minus r factorial, right? Now, you remember this, but I'll give you another formula which will save a lot of time of yours. We have written this much, right? We have written this much. Now, what we will do, 14C2, you do not want to waste the time, right? You do not want to waste the time. So how you will write the answer, I'll directly tell you. Now concentrate here. Any combination or permutation, when you have to find out the combination, no, in probability also we are going to use this. The very easiest method or the shortcut method of finding the value of actual value of 14C2 or any number which is given. What you do, 14 you start writing on the top, rather than instead of writing 14 factorial, I'm telling you at the last, after cutting and all, that same thing will come. After simplification, you are going to get the same thing. 14, what you will do in reducing, 14, 15, means 14, 13, 20, 12, right? Factorial we write. So how many times you'll write? You will write only 2 times. So 14 and next number is 13. That is what. Why you are writing 2 times? Why? Because C2 is there. Repetition is only 2. R value is 2. So you write it 2 and divided by 2 factorial 2. That means 1 into 2 you do and leave it. That will be the answer. That's all. If you reduce this also, that will come here only, and that is going to be the answer. 91 is the answer. Every time you will get. I'll repeat it. What I'm telling, if somebody is asking you 100C 98, find the formula, find the value of 100C98. So we cannot start writing 100 factorial full and 98 factorial into 100 minus 98 factorial, right? According to NCR, this is what we should have written, right? So what I'm telling, do not write this much, not required. What you do, first you reduce 100C98 because it is a bigger number, right? Can we reduce? Because yes, what we can do is 100 minus 98, you can write as 100C98 is nothing but that will be 100C2. This will be same using the formula property of combination. We can write. Okay. Now how to find the value of this? This will be 100 into next number is what? 99. Right? Because if you wanted to write factorial, what you will write? 100 into 99 into 98 into 97 till 1 we will go, right? That is what is factorial. Hope everybody know factorial. Okay. Now C2 was there. So what I'll write? 1 into 2. Here decremental way, this is incremental way. It was 3. Okay, 100C3. What we will write? 100 into 99 into 98, right? 3 numbers on the top and down also. 1 into 2 into 3. That's all. That will give us the answer 100% every time. Yes, over. That is what is the answer. So these two. So hope you understood how to find the value of combination and all whenever it is given. Got it? Please let me know if any problem is there. Please let me know if you have any problem with this. I'll repeat it. I don't mind repeating unless you understand. Why? Because ultimately it is for you, right? Thank you, Namrata, Ashraf, and many others. So you guys have got it. So if you have got it, that means you have nailed it. And once you have nailed it, shall we go to the next sum? Thank you, Jyoti. Okay. So shall we go to the next question now? Okay. Thank you, Vijaya. Okay. Question number 3. And I'm telling all these questions were asked in different question paper. And normally a lot of questions come from this and people waste a lot of time. See, this permutation or combination, we are talking about combination today. Combination is not at all a difficult topic, but the problem is problems will be asked in such a way that you lose a lot of time of yours. So what I'm trying to tell you here, there are ways to do the sums without wasting your time. If they have given, if 18CR is equal to 18CR plus 2, then find the value of RC5. Can we do this? Can we do this? This is left to you. If you see 18 and 18, so n value is same. Okay, R value is changing. Here R value is R, here R value is, or if you can say X value is R, Y value is R plus 2. Correct, no? Okay, then they are telling RC5. Find the value of that. Can we do that? Answer. Okay, let me try. What is the value of X? What we know, if n is equal to n, right? If n is equal to n is common, then X plus Y is equal to n. Correct, no? So here R, Y value is R plus 2. This, considering this as X and this as Y, right? So what we got, and this as n. R plus 2 is equal to 18, right? That means 2R is equal to what? 2R plus 2 is equal to 18. So 2R is equal to 16. Can we write? Because this 2 goes in this side, right? Left hand side to right hand side. Here it is positive, there it will become negative, right? So R value is equal to 8. Can we get it? Yes. Everybody got, no? Sorry. The value of R is equal to 8. Now what we have to find? We have to find RC5. RC5 is equal to 8C5. So that is, what did I tell? If it is bigger value, what you do? Fatafat, make it small. That is equal to 8C3. Instead of 5, you write it 8 minus 5, that is 3. And how do you reduce? What did I tell? 8 into 7 into 6, 3 times. And here 1 into 2 into 3 over 2 and 6, 3 got 6. So 8 7 ja 56 is your answer. We did not waste much time. Within a minute we have finished. And with by doing this practice and all, what will happen? You will get the answer even faster. Good. Ziba has already got the answer. Bahut badhiya, very good. This is for you, Ziba, or Zeba. Sorry if I have pronounced it wrong. Okay, so most of you have got. Wonderful. Vivek has got the value of R as 8. Wonderful. Akansha has got a value as R. Shivam is asking, is it? Yes, it is 8. So most of you have already got, and you people have got the answer as well. Good to see that. Chale. With this, and this, now you see these are questions and all. By seeing this question, just you forget how did we answer this. Look at this question and forget about the solution which you already know now. Think about only if this sum was given. Seeing this sum, you people would have lost it, and most of you would have thought, oh my god, how will we do this? Because it looks very complex, isn't it? But now we can do it without much weight. Kirti has got the answer. Wonderful. Saurabh has got the answer. Everybody is getting 56. I'm just looking for people to give some other answer and tell me that I'm wrong. Okay. Chaliye. Let's go to the next sum. This is similar. We'll not do this. You can write this question and post in the comment box. Not now. Sometimes later. Sometimes later you can come back and post in the comment box. Once you do this, I personally visit all the comments which come on YouTube. Sometimes it takes time to answer back, but personally I do look into that. I have a team who looks into that, but we answer all the questions. Now find the value of R. You write this question. This was also asked, and I'm sure you can do it very easily. Not at all a problem. Going to the next sum. Okay, this is another very important sum. This is another very important sum. Look at this. What they have given: find C when R, okay, they have given find the value of C 5R, means N value is 5, R value we do not know, where R ranges between 1 to 5. That is, that can also, in one question paper this has come like this, or another question can be, okay, another way of questioning will be if R is equal to 1 to 5, correct? R ranges between 1 to 5 and this is summation. Okay, fine. Okay, find R. This was the question. When the summation of R is equal to 1 to 5, find the value of C. This is the question. Actually, this is the question. Okay, find the value of this. Shall we try? Okay. What they are trying to ask? What they are trying to ask? Summation, right? When you are talking about summation, find, question should be sum of this. Okay, this is nothing but put the value of C51, summation is plus, right? C52 plus C53 plus C54 plus C55. Correct, no? Our range of the value of R is between 1 to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. C5. So that what we can write, I'm not rewriting this as normally traditionally what we have done. 5 1 we have written. I'm not writing. I'm not going to write. Why? Because it is a time waste for us. We have understood what we have to do. This is the number N value. We should write 5. How many times? 1 time, and divided by 1 time. So let it be anything which is 1. I told you, right? 100 C1 is equal to 100. 1000 C1 is equal to 1000, right? 1 is 1 only. Okay, plus. Now look at this. 5 we will write, into 4 we will write because two numbers are there, in divided by 1 into 2, plus 5 3 times will write 5, not 5 3 times, means reducing 5, 5 4 and 3 divided by 1 2 and 3, plus, okay, 5 4. If you see 5 comma 4, 4 times we can write. Rather what I will do, I will rewrite this as C51. We can do minus also, no? In here also we would have done 52 also is same, right? 52 also was same. So here I'm changing that. C51 is equal to what? 5. C51 is same, right? Now C55 is equal to how much? C55 will be equal to, if you reduce this to this, you will get 0. Anything combination 0 100 will be equal to 1. That also you know. If R value is 0, then the value is 1. So write it. What I am trying to see right is 5C5. 5C5 can be written as 5C0, no? Because I told you can do this also property of combination. 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. And NCR, wherever R value is 0, then the value of this becomes 1. Okay. Okay, so 1. Hope you understood this. Okay, now let's find the value of the given sum. That is 5. Okay, let's reduce it to 2 ja. Now 3 3 3 2. So this is 5, this is 10, this is also 10, this is 5, and this is 1. So 20 30 31 is the answer, isn't it? 20 plus 10 30 plus 1 31 is the answer. Everybody has got 1. Let me know if everybody has got 31 and you have got it. Yes, Aditya has got 31, Vijay has got 31. Wonderful. Vijay Lakshmi has got. Okay, Pawan Shri has got. So very good, very good. That's really good to see. Aditya has got. Wonderful. So yes, yes, yes. Okay. Good. So guys, you guys are enjoying, no? Let me know if you guys are enjoying, or I need to be a little speedy. How is the speed? Speed is fine. Let's go to the next sum. By then Okay, so this is sum based on committees. These were normal sums, right? These all sums what we have seen is were the normal sums which are being asked in competitive examination. Now let's go to the higher level of combination sum. Sum from combination. Okay, thank you, Aditya. Sir, it is actually good. Fine. Thank you so much for your comment. Lovely comment. This really encourages us. Now, what we are trying to do is we will be looking at the sums which are little higher quality sums, okay, wherein committees and all you'll have to form. Or at the start, if you remember, I was talking about CSK team, right? There is a team CSK who is going to final of IPL or T20, which is what is going on, right? And what will happen? There will be 16 or 14 players in the team, and out of that, any 11 has to play, right? So 3-4 types of questions can be there. One question can be, well, thank you, Alisha. One question can be wherein they will tell ki, choose any 11 out of 16. Or the question could be, we have to choose 11. Having Dhoni being the captain, right? Captain will be always there. So any other people will be changed, but not the captain. So Dhoni being constant, so he has to be included every time. How to do? Or sometimes it will be somebody has got injured, right? Suppose Suresh Raina is. I'm not telling CSK fan. Do not tell me, ki, oh, sir, why do you want or why do you wish to have injury for any of the player? In case one of the player has got injury, so what will happen? He has to be excluded, right? So the case will be one will be normal case wherein out of many we have to choose any 11. Now another case will be out of 16 we have to choose 11, but having excluded one or two who are injured. Now the third will be including specific person, like suppose captain is always there. Let's see this how it is. Okay, let's see the next one. Okay, question number, first type of question. There are 8 students, out of which 5 are doctors and 3 are scientists. Different committees are to be made as per the requirement given in each question. In how many ways, different ways, can it be done? Now, how do you understand this is combination problem or permutation problem? This is very important here, right? This is very important. What they are asking, question number 6 is a committee of 3 doctor and 1 scientist has to be made, right? They're asking how many different ways can it be done if a committee of 3 doctor and 1 scientist has to be chosen out of total number. Why it is not permutation, why it is combination? I'll tell you. Suppose in this committee, what is the committee? We have to form a committee of 3 doctors and 1 scientist, right? Okay. Now, when committee we are talking about, suppose first person was a doctor, second person also was a doctor, third person also was a doctor, and fourth person was a scientist. Or you take first as scientist, then doctor, 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 or you take first as a doctor, then scientist, then doctor, doctor. Does it really change? No, na? So sequence or order does not matter in this case, right? Why? Because committee has to be formed, 3 doctors should be there and 1 scientist should be there. You take first as doctor or first as scientist, hardly matters. 4 people are there, 4 people should be there. Similarly, in the cricket team, I told 11 players are required. You take Suresh Raina as the first, or you take Suresh Raina as the last person to be in the part of 11 player. Hardly matters. It is we are talking about a committee or a team. Understood? That is why whenever in the sequencing, whenever we have to choose something, right, a committee has to be formed. Then when order is not important, then that sum is from combination, right? Combination. But when order is important, it is permutation, that we have seen in the last session. Okay, now let's talk about this question, how to do it very efficiently. There are 8 students, out of which 5 are doctors. How many doctors are there? Okay, doctors are 5 total. And when we talk about scientists, 3 scientists are there, right? There are 3 scientists and 5 doctors. Question number 1, this question, or question number 6, whatever you say. A committee of 3 doctors. What we have to make? How many doctors we want? Now we want doctor 3. And how many scientists we want? We want 1. So 1 out of 3 and 3 out of 5, isn't it? Total doctor, how many available? Available doctors are 5. How many we have to choose? 3. So how we will do? This is question of NCR, 3 doctor out of NCR, right? NCR. How we will do NCR? NCR value. So N value is total how many? 5. 5. C. R value is given as 3. We have to choose how many? 3 out of how many? 5. This is AND. You remember this thing. Whenever AND is there, AND is there. Whenever AND is there, you use multiplication. Whenever OR is there, you have an option of OR, this or that. Use plus. Okay. This is also very important. The question is AND. So multiply. And 1 scientist you have to take. How many scientists you have to take? 1 scientist. Out of how many scientists? The 3 scientists. Out of 3 we have to take 1. So 3C1 and 5C3. Correct, no? Okay. Now reduce the value. So you can write 5C3 as 5C2 also. 5C2 into 3C1. Now 5C2 is 5 into 4 divided by 1 into 2 into anything which has 1 value is 3. The value is n, right? C1, whenever combination of 1 comes, then value will be n equal to n. So this goes 2 times 2. So 5 into 2 is 10, into 3 is 30. So there are 30 ways of doing this. Got the answer? Any problem with this? Any problem with this? Hope it is clear. Now next sum, when you see, no, you will understand it little better. Same question will be there. The beauty of this question is you need not to waste this much of time, and same question you will have 2-3 questions, sub questions. The committee question will have one beautiful thing is this remains same. This committee question, the description which is given, that will remain same. Only this part changes, and this will be asked. Suppose 3 questions are asked, then 3 mark question it will become. Let's see the next question. This remains same, and the question is a committee. What we have to find? We have to find a committee. You remember this one? How many doctors are there? The 5. How many scientists are there? 3. Okay, a committee of 5, total 5, in which, okay, committee of 5 we have to take, in which 3 are doctors. 3 are doctors. Try to understand. 3 are doctors means what? What they are telling? 3 are doctors and total how many we have to take? 5. So if 3 are doctor, remaining 2 will be what? Scientist only, no? Hope you understood. They're not giving. In the last sum what they gave, they already gave the question. In the last sum they have given 3 doctor and 1 scientist. So it was total 4, right? But in this sum what they have done, they have given total committee members should be 5. A committee should be made of members 5. Total 5. But out of that only 3 will be doctors. So we have only doctors or scientists, isn't it? We do not have anything apart from them. No? All the members, all 8 students are either doctor or scientist. So if 3 are doctor, that means by default 5 minus 3, which is 2, has to be scientist. And it is and. Why? Because this has to happen this way only. There is no or. Option is not there. Okay. Now 3 doctor, that means 3 doctor, and out of how many? Out of 5. So 5C3 and is there, so multiplication, and again C2, 2 scientists. Scientists how many are there? Total 3. So 3C2. Hope you understood. Then again we can reduce it to, this can be 5C2. I'm not writing, but C3 can be written as C2 also. 5 minus 3 is okay. So what I will write, 5 into how many times? 2 times only I'll write. 4. Why? Because we have understood, no, this can be, I will write one only for your thing. This can be written as 5C2 also, and this can be written as 3C1. Why? Why? Because 2 minus 3 or 3 minus 2 will be 1. Okay, so I'm reducing this way. This is written here and this will be written here. Okay, okay. Now 3c1 into is into only, and 3c1 is equal to 3. Anything c1 is equal to n value. So this goes this 2 times. Again, answer is 30. This answer is also 30. Got it? I could see people have written, sorry, 30. Okay, fine, 30. Two scientists, is it? Okay, one sec. Two scientists only, no? I could see Aditya and few more like Ziva, Aditya, Alisha has told no. No, sir, for what? Like you did not understand. Should I repeat it? Or when I asked, should I repeat, you told no. Let me know. Understood, not understood. Which case? Jyoti has got the answer. Karishma has got the answer. Ziva has got the answer. Okay, Kirti is telling, okay, understood. Okay, Mike, thank you, thank you. I got confused. Okay, are you trying to say me to come? Yeah, got it, wonderful. So everybody is telling you have understood it. For having not understood, it was no. Wonderful. We'll go to the next question. Same question, explanation is same. The committee is out of this only, and the question has changed. A committee of 2 in which there is no doctor. They are telling no doctor. Okay, can you try this? Yesterday we have done no type also. So can you try this? No doctor. You know now, committee of only 2, right? No doctor. See, we want how many? 2 people. Out of that, they are telling no doctor. So both people has to be what? Obviously scientist, no? When it need not to be a doctor strictly, then both has to be scientist, right? So what we will do? N value. Scientist N value is how much? This is 2. Okay. How many scientists? 2. And total number of how many scientists are there? So 3 scientists are there. So the question is 3c2, which can be again written as 3c1, and the value will be 3 directly answer. Need not to do. Now you are understanding the beauty of changing this to this direct without even finding the answer. You are getting the answer, right? We are not doing anything. Otherwise, you would have written 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 3 minus 1 factor 2 factorial, right? And then we would have written and we would have found the answer, wherein the same value, you here also you'll get answer as 3. We have directly got answer as 3. Got it? Shall we go to the next one? Wonderful. Everybody has got the answer as 3. This is for all of you people who are answering and the people who are trying. Yes, 3 ways. Wonderful, Sheikh. And everyone. Abhiram, I could see. Vivek, I could see. Tom has got. Pawan Shri has got. Wonderful. Nisarga has got the answer. Alisha, Ziva, Saurabh. Wonderful. Okay. Somebody is asking, sir, can we mean like 3 doctors are compulsory and other 2 can be doctors too? Okay. No, I'll tell you. Okay, if they would have given, I do understand. Very good question, and this is for everyone. What the person is asking is, sir, in the last question, he's talking about the last sum where we told 3 doctors should be there, right? There should be 3 doctors. When somebody is telling there should be 3 doctors, that means exactly they are talking about 3 doctors. If in that, if they are asking, if they have changed the sum as means in the while writing the question, if they would have changed it to minimum 3 doctor, that means it can be minimum 3, it can be 4, it can be 5. A committee of 5 out of which minimum 3 doctors should be there. That means the number of doctor can be 3 or 4 or 5. Understood? That is what you are asking. Now, if it was given at most 3 doctor, then the option was it can be 1 doctor or 2 doctor or 3 doctor, not more than that. But here they have given 3 doctors. When we talk about in a class, 30 people have got FCD. In a class of 50, 30 people have got FCD, first class with distinction. Does it mean ki 31 also can get, or 32 also? This question is similar to that, right? You're trying to ask that. So no, when they have given specific 30 people, then it cannot be 31 or 32 people. Hope you understood. And it is given in the statement, out of 50, everybody has got either FCD or FC, first class or first class with distinction. In the same question they have given, the statement is 30 people have got first class distinction with distinction. So remaining 30 has to get first class, no? Hope you understood. That was the question. But very nicely you have asked. Thanks for that. You have clarified the doubt of many others. Got it? Let me know if you have got it, what I was trying to explain. Okay, wonderful. So everybody has got 3 as answer. Wonderful, good to see that. And let's go to the next question. Yeah, you have got it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Kirti is asking question number 8. Can you repeat again? I'll do a Kirti. Bilkul. I'll do that right away. Okay, give me a moment. Give me. Yeah. So Kirti was asking to repeat it. I'll repeat it. It will take hardly some time. Okay, so this question, if you see Kirti and anybody who wanted to be repeated, a committee of 2 in which there is no doctor, right? So they are telling committee, when you are forming a committee, then in the committee 2 members should be there, right? Committee of 2 means 2 members. 2 members should be there, and member can be what, my dear friend Kirti? See, here it is given 8 students. Out of that, 5 are doctors and 3 are scientists. So out of 8, 5 are doctor and 3 are scientists. So these 2 members has to be either doctor or scientist, correct? No, nothing else. Okay, scientist. Now look at that. How many doctors are there? We have maximum 5 doctors and we have maximum 3 scientists. We have to choose 2 members in which they are telling no doctor. So doctor cannot be there. Out of these 2 members, no doctor cannot be there. So this committee has to be made only considering scientist. No doctor means only scientist, correct? No? Okay, only scientist. So let's see. So how many? Total 3 are there. How we have to choose? How many ways are there? Total number of scientists is 3. Out of that we have to choose 2. So how many ways? So that is 3C2 ways, or we can also write this as 3C1 ways. Why? Because 3 minus 2 we can reduce it to 1, and that will be equal to 3. Got it? Kirti, did you get it now? Chalo. Thank you for the response. Okay. One last question. Okay, this you can do on your own. Fatafat, you give me the answer. This is similar to the last question. They have asked a committee of 3 in which there is no scientist. See, I'll tell you no and all. Whenever you talk about no and all, no, again we have specific formula, but I do not want you to remember many formula, right? People will tell, okay, 1 minus total minus how many scientists are there, that and all you do, and you will get answer. I'm telling no need, no. Try to understand the question and fatafat we can give the answer. Why do we need to do all those? Okay, Kirti has got it. Thank you, Kirti. Okay, tell me the answer of this, fatafat, without wasting much of your time. It is very similar. Wonderful. 1. Somebody has given answer as 1. Pawan is telling answer is 1. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Let me try. They are telling 3. Total is 3, right? 3. Combination of 3, wherein no scientist. No scientist means all 3 member has to be what? Has to be doctor, isn't it? No scientist means doctor. How many doctors are there? Total 5 doctors are there. How many we have to choose? 3 we have to choose, right? So 3 we have written here, and here we will write 5. So 5C3 is our answer. 5C3 is 5C2 also, and which is equal to 5 into 4 divided by 1 into 2. So 10 should be the answer, not 1. Pawan, have you missed writing 10? Yes, remaining everybody has got the answer as 10. So see how easily we are able to do. We are not using any formula, but we are giving the answer in one-liners, only having understood the questions properly. So dear, this is one learning for all of you. Questions will look very difficult, but it will not be difficult at all. Invest 30 seconds of your time in just reading the questions properly. If you read the question properly, most of the time you get the answer. I have got answer of 10 from many of you. Wonderful. Nice to see all those. Everybody is doing wonderful. Super. Okay, so what we will do, one more question of this, and then we will see a committee if it is there. Okay, same question. Okay, this is one question, this is the last question which we will see, and then we will jump to miscellaneous questions, from where again questions and all were asked, very difficult sums. Okay, this is already 10:30, so we will sit here for another 10 minutes. We'll invest another 10 minutes so that most of the sums of combination can be finished, and remaining unseen sums and all you'll be able to do because your concept will be clear. Okay, let's come to this question. A committee of 2. Okay, committee of 2 in which either both are doctor or scientist. What does it mean? The committee of 2 we have to make, no? So both 2 doctors or 2 scientists, isn't it? That is what, no? Both should be either doctor, otherwise both should be scientist. Either or, right? So okay, let's see. If it was 2 doctors, then 2 doctors out of how many doctor? Doctors are 5, right? Out of 5 doctor, it has to be 2 doctor. Or what did I tell? For or you should write plus and into multiplication or sum, that is plus. Okay, 2 scientists. 2 scientists we have to choose. Out of how many scientists? There are 3 scientists. Out of 3 scientists, and here 5 doctor, correct? No, so you can write also for doctors, total doctors are 5 and total number of scientists are 3. We have to choose 2 out of how many? And this is okay. Let's reduce it. 5C2 is already reduced, and this is also reduced, or this can be reduced as 3C1 also. So this is 5C2 plus 3C1, and 5C2 is equal to 2 numbers, 4 divided by 1 into 2 plus 3C3. This goes this time, so 13 will be the answer. Okay, there are 13 ways of doing this. Everybody has got the same answer. 13 answer. Wonderful. Most of you have completed before me. Superb. Because I'm explaining, you need not to explain, but very well done, guys. Very well done. You guys are doing it. You guys are just rocking. Wonderful. So this question, a lot of questions are there, but I'm just skipping all those and going to another sum, because this is similar to that. This type 3. Okay, combination type 3, wherein included excluded type. Let's talk about the questions which we started with. Okay, read this question properly. In how many ways, question number 15 is, in how many ways can a cricket team of 11 players be selected out of 16 players if 2 particular players are always to be included? Okay, always to be excluded. Okay, before that, give me a moment. Okay, do it, no problem. Question is, in how many ways can a cricket team of 11, how many we want? We want to select 11 out of 16, right? So R value is what? 11, N value is 16, that we got. But here the question is selected out of 16 players if 2 particular players, 2 are fixed, are to be included. So this is included. How many people has to be included? Always included. Included are 2. right? So suppose CSK we were talking about. So one is captain, another one is vice captain. Has to be included every time, right? One captain and one vice captain in the cricket team is to be included. So how many more we can? So how many are left? Just see here. Out of how many? Out of 16, we have to choose how many? The option of choosing is how many? So 16 becomes 2 is already fixed, 2 is already included, right? So out of 16, this becomes 14, correct? Because 2 is already there. So now how many are rest remaining? Out of 16, 2 are fixed, so 14 are remaining. Out of 11 players in the team, only 9 has to be chosen because 2 is already fixed, So okay, so question will be solved as 14C9 ways. Why? Because 2 are already included, so we are not talking about those. So reduce this whenever included is there. Reduce -2 from R becomes R minus 2, means included, and N becomes N minus 2, where N2 is what value? Included value. It can be 3, 4, 5, how many players are fixed. So 14C9 will give us the answer in these many ways. 14C9 can be written as 14C, 14 minus 9 can be written as 5, correct? No, so that can be written as 14 into 13 into 12 into 11 into 10, correct? No, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. 5 different items, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 into 2 is 10 gone. 4 into 3, 12 is gone. So it is nothing but 14 into 13 into 11, right? 14 into 13 into 11. 14 into 13 into 11 will be our answer, whatever you do. 14 into 13 into 11. Fourteen into 13 into 11 will be 2002. If I'm not wrong, this will be the answer. Hope everybody has got it. How to do? Yes, Pavan. Oh, wonderful, guys. Nisarga has got the first answer. Pavan has got the answer. Om Prakash has got. Okay, wonderful. Sahana has got Abhiram, Dilshad. Okay, Om Prakash is asking a question. Sir, how did you convert that 9 into 5? Okay, so what I have done, no, if you remember last time I told, NCR can be also written as NCN minus R. This is one property of combination on which we have done some certain sums also, which was something like this. If it is 100C98 can be written as 100C 100 minus 98. We can reduce this 98, 100 minus 98, which will be equal to 100C2. Okay, this is same. Some examples we had done, like 10C8 will be equal to 10C2 minus 8. That is how we have done this. Hope you understood. Okay, somebody has already given the answer also. Wonderful, he has explained. Thank you, Score Crow. Given. Okay, got it. Wonderful. So let's see another sum. If you have understood this, let's go to another sum. Excluded. This is the last sum what we are going to do. In the last case, if you remember, included. Here excluded. Excluded means we need not to consider that. One in one team, it is already included. One has to be excluded. You cannot take it. Okay. How many ways are there in the cricket team? How many we have to select? R value is 11. N value is what? N value is 16. What is given? If one particular player has always to be excluded. When you want to exclude, N value will change it to 15, but R also value will change into 10. No, it will not change. Why it will not change? I'll tell you. In the team, always 11 players should be there, no? So it has to be 11 only, wherein out of maximum value, which was 16, no, one has to be excluded. Why? Because one person is injured. So now how many options we have? 15 options. So new n value will change into 15, and but team of 11 is a must. So this will be our NCR, right? NCR, this will be our NCR. NCR. So the answer will be 15C11. Right? So 15C11 again can be reduced to 15C4, isn't it? 15 minus 11 is 4. And just write down, no? 15 into 14 into 13 into 12 divided by 1 into 2 into 3 into 4, isn't it? 4 3s are 12, and this can go 7 times. So this will be 15 into 13 into 7 is 91, right? Correct. And 15 into 15 1s are 15, and 15 9s are 135 plus 1 136. Correct, no? So 136 and 5 will be the answer. 1365 will be answer. 1365. Hope you have got it, guys. Got it? 1365. Sahana has got, Deepa has got, Nisarga has got. Guys, we are done with all the sums. If you want one last sum, we can do wherein inclusion, exclusion can be combined together. And that if you want, this is the last sum which I would like to explain, or you do it on your own. Give me the answer. Give me the answer. In how many ways can a cricket team of 11 players be selected out of 16 players if two particular players are to be included and one particular player is always to be excluded? It is similar sum. It is combination of last two. This is the toughest sum among all. But having understood the concept, you can do it this way. Okay, what is the n value and what is the r value? Let's look at that. 16 player option is there. Out of that, 11 players has to be taken, right? We have to form a team of 11 out of 16, wherein two particular player are to be included. Already two has been included. So let's see first two included. When two is included, already included, what did we do? Where were included. So two are already included means in the team two are already there. So remaining is only 9 we have to find, right? Okay. N value, 2 are already included. So 2 are included. So leave it. No. So only 14 will be left out. Okay. Now another option is and. They are telling and, right? And one particular player is to be excluded. So one to be excluded. In excluded, what happened? Out of 14, one player need not to be taken. So this will become 13, right? So only options are 13, but out of 9, still we need 9 because only 2 are included. One is excluded out of lot, but in the team, total 9 are required. Right? So our R value will change to 9 and our N value will change to 13. That will be the answer. So our NCR will be equal to, what will be the value of N? 13. What will be the value of R? 9. So that can be written as 13C4, right? So we can also write it 13 into, sorry, not 14, 13, 12, 11 and 10 divided by 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yes, this will be the answer. So this goes and this goes 5 times, otherwise we'll do at the last. Correct, no? Okay. So 13 into, the answer will be, okay, so the answer will be 13 into or we can do directly 65 into 11. 11 5 is a 5, 11 6 66 plus 5, so 71 and 5, 715 will be our answer. Yes, 715 seems to be the answer. Wonderful. Many have got the answer as 715. Wonderful, guys. You guys are awesome. Okay, so that's all about this session, guys. Hope you have enjoyed the session thoroughly. I've tried doing justice to the time which you have spent, and most of the questions of permutation of combination will come only from these topics, or at least related to these topics. Okay, so with this, happy Navratra to all of you, and wish you a great learning. All the best for your future. Keep joining the sessions whichever comes. Tomorrow again we'll join at 9:30 in the morning with another topic. If I remember, that is going to be probability followed by some other topics. So namaste and take care of yourself, take care of your family. That's all about your Quant Guru Dhananjay Kumar. Wish you a great day. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.